What's up, folks? It's BlackstinNova with another Minecraft video. Hi guys. So we were finally able to get enough seeds to cover our entire field. It was pointed out that we don't need these long troughs of water, but those are temporary until we can get some kind of design. It was mentioned to use the dark oak, which would kind of look like mud. So here's like my first attempt, and I kind of like it. It looks like puddles of water on dirt. And we can switch this up. I'm still thinking about how exactly I want to do this. We might need to fix those where it causes an actual square of water. But, you know, I actually really like this. It looks like, you know, little puddles of water. We can fill it in a little more so it's kind of hidden more and you can only see it when you're up on it. You'll notice this monstrosity right here. This is my quick and dirty, it just happened. This is my quick and dirty villager breeder. So we had 5. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. We have 5. Let's see how I can get in here. 5 villagers left over, besides the ones that we threw in the iron farm. We have to be careful though. I just remembered I do have a baby in here. I do have a baby villager, so he could have just run out there and then we would have had a problem. So let's grab that. Let's grab that. Okay, so there's a little baby. I just threw a little farm in there. There's 2 babies, at least 2. So I filled their inventory with wheat and carrots, and then I do have one farmer in there who's farming that constantly, and hopefully we'll get lots and lots of villagers out there because we're gonna need them. We're gonna need to populate this entire town we're building, and you know, the more the merrier. I'll need to figure out a way to make sure that they stay nice and safe, because I do want some of them to, this is going to sound weird, be free range villagers. I don't want all of them to be cooped up in a locked area. I want them to be able to wander around, and but then also have places to run into to be safe. So let me show you the iron farm here. There's still our chopped down tree. You can hear one dying. So as I was gathering supplies for today's video, I looked up and there was a little guy standing right there. And by guy, I mean iron golem. And he was standing right there. And so I scaffoldinged my way up there. I know that's not a word. I made my way up there and realized that the water was coming to a dead spot diagonally down towards that hole there. And so I was able to fix that. The guy went down, and I think we should be fully efficient now. I think that's the first guy that's gotten stuck there as well, so I'll just keep an eye on that, make sure that it doesn't happen again. But here's how much iron we've got so far. So I'm very happy with that. And we are gonna take some of this, because today I believe we're going to make our blacksmith. Now I went into creative and kind of messed around with some kind of concept, some kind of design, and I think I've got one that I like. Now we just need to figure out where we're gonna put it. And so I think the center of our town is going to be this tree. And what we'll end up doing is turning this tree into a way bigger tree. So I haven't quite figured out how I'm gonna do that yet. I do have a cool plan. If you guys remember, I said previously that I like to make the center of my towns the nether portal. So you can put 2 and 2 together there and kind of come up with what I'm gonna do with this tree. But first I'll have to design that, so that'll stay like that, and we'll just give it plenty of room. I was thinking the blacksmith should be close to the center. everything should really be close to the center. But I also want to, while this iron farm is here, I want it sending all the iron directly to the blacksmith. And I think that that'll be pretty cool. So we'll just, I guess technically the best thing to do would be a water slide or whatever it's called, water elevator, and slide them onto wherever we put the blacksmith. However, for now, I'll probably do a bunch of hoppers until I learn how to be a little more technical. Because we're just moving one type of item from here to the blacksmith. So because this is here, and this is going to be our center, I figure, and keep in mind, we're going to push all that out because I think that hill right there, I'm going to do something special with. So this is going to take a while to finish everything, and that's okay because each thing I want to be done in a new sort of way. Everything that I'm doing, most things that I'm doing, I should say, is something that I've never done before in some way, shape, or form. Have I made a gigantic wheat field before? No, but everyone's made some kind of wheat field. So I've got all my items in here. And like I said, I have already kind of come up with a concept. I think with that being the center right here, that's kind of where I want it. And maybe we should, let me put my back to this tree here. Okay, so this will be the center. That's gonna be perfect. Okay. So if we go ahead and do that, and this will get us started. So I had this and 1, 2. And then we were using this. Okay, so this comes out like this. And so this blacksmith will look a bit like that. That matches that area. And this looks like the strip wood that you'd see in a prairie town or a western town back in the day. And I believe that nope. These then go 2, 3, 4. And then we bring this out. I decided to just use like regular cobble because do I have a bed? I don't. Because, you know, we're poor. We're a poor town. We don't have too much money. So you're just gonna have wood and stone and whatever's cheap that you can get your hands on. Eventually we'll make a... Where did I put that bed? Huh. Eventually we'll have a mine or a quarry to go into and make things look super pretty. And we'll have you know, diamonds and more iron, even though, you know, we already have the iron farm, but we'll have more expensive materials to make stuff out of. But the town as a whole, you didn't see much from them. There's my bed. There is my bed. Let's grab this and keep it on us just in case. They're sounding real good in there. I hope there's just tons of them. I should probably make like a little box in between. You know what? Once this is done, I can just AFK in here. And oh, you know what? I totally forgot that I need several other things. Okay. We're gonna need pistons. Okay, so that comes out like that. Then you've got wood beam here. think that'll do for now. I want to do the scientific part in a bit. This just comes out like this, and I believe we have 3. Like I said, I've already planned this. See, I always like my wood to kind of look like it's being supported like that. But then I don't like this at the same side. You know what? We can stick buttons on that. We can stick buttons on that, and that'll fix that issue right up. What I'm gonna do real quick, it's gonna get kind of dark in here. So I'm just gonna kind of torch span one in here real quick. So this is going to come like this. So get rid of that torch. Just put it like so. Bring this out. And I definitely want to, where did I get these arrows from? Definitely want to make sure that everything's pointing in the right direction. I'm thinking I might take this out one more. In my design, it's only like that, and then the door's right here. I say we lift this one more. Cut that down since it's got to go anyway. We'll lift this one more. Chop that down. And that side. And we boop, 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 boop. We'll just go ahead. Oh gosh. Wait, you didn't even take it out, Blackstin. Jeez. Jeez. We lifted it, but we didn't take it out. Okay, hold on. I would love to keep you, but I gotta let you go. Okay. Now, right here. Nope, that's the same. OMG. Not doing very good today, Blackstin. I'm a smidge sick, so you'll have to forgive me. Oh, I didn't make it. I didn't make it. Can I reach that? Okay, cool. Okay, so let's pop these in. You have to go because you're not pointing in the right direction. You are incorrect. And then we will go out this way. Now, the one design I have, there's another, once we finish this, you'll see that it sticks out. I had one on this side too, and I'm not fully sure that I want to do that again. We got another one in there. See, that thing's pushing. That thing is pushing. I'm really liking it. Really liking it. So I'm not sure if I want to put that second wing on here. It makes the it makes the roof look really weird, and I'm not sure how I feel about it quite yet. Do I really want that to stick all the way up? I think I do. I think I do. We'll just fill this in just in case. We can always knock it down if we need to. Guess didn't think I was gonna make that, did you? Okay, so that's gonna come across like so. We might end up taking it down because I don't have this in the original, and that's fine. That's fine. Boop. And oops, good thing I'm getting rid of that. And Boop. There we go. So then all this gets scraped like so. We'll put double doors here. I'm not a big fan of that noise, I tell you what. But you can make a hot tune with it. I beat. Okay. And we got everything. Okay. Might be able to pull that down. No, because that's exactly where it was last time, Blackstin. Hush. Hush your face. Hush your face. Okay, so now we are going to let me make some pistons and I will be right back. Okay, so we've got our piston and so now we need to start digging. So these bad boys here. Nope, 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 nope. Come on, work with me here. These magma blocks go here, right? So, but first they need to come up here because right here we're gonna do something a little fancy. So I always like to give myself plenty of space because I have no clue what I'm doing half the time. So we need to first off plop down a crafting table. And I am going to take these chests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and 8. And I forgot about these for a second. But I remembered. Boom. So now we have 9 hoppers. And we're going to need a bunch in general. Stick this here so we can prepare to sleep. So we need to kind of get these prepared. These are going to, I think what we're going to do is we're going to make them come out into the store. My inventory is very, very full, so let's put down a chest and we'll stick some of this wood that I'm carrying into the chest, kind of just free up our inventory just a smidge. Okay. Sometimes your inventory just becomes a little much. Okay, so we do actually need this dirt down here, so that needs to go there. So let's put that there. Hopper and a hopper. Now I'm stuck. There we go. Okay, and then on top of the hoppers we put rails, and then I'm gonna do this one at a time. Okay. Let me get up here real quick. Give me dirt to work. Dirt will work. And piston. Just like so. Oh. Too high up. Too high up. Oh. I can't get out of this hole. Where'd my piston go? Oh, there goes my armor. There's my piston. It was down here the whole time anyway. Boop. Okay, and we have buttons. Hello? Oh, hold on. I do this every time. I do it every time. There we go. So that pushes the magma cube, magma block or whatever it's called, into the rail cart. So then we need to do that one more time. Boop, boop. Actually put down our cart. Then actually get rid of the cart. And then push it in. Boop. Okay. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, hopefully we got that piston because those things are expensive right now as we're kind of poor. So then that fixes up our what's gonna be our smelter. So now we'll just kind of finish it off like so, and that should keep our carts in place. And I'm just gonna bring that in like that. I don't know why I feel the need to do this, but I'm going to. Boop, 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 boop. And that'll get covered up eventually. Okay, so that finishes our mechanical side of our smelter. So then we need to just kind of make it look pretty. I have the smooth stone behind it, and I believe I put that up twice. Let's do 2 more. This is a little taller than my original design, so this will be partial learning curve here. I'm digging that. So what happens is if we want to smelt something, we'll come here and we'll throw it, and then the hoppers will pick it up and put it into some fantastic furnaces here. Okay, I'm just randomly placing blocks there. And let's put the furnaces like so. You know, actually I want them to face out so we can actually see them. Just to make sure that everything is going right. Hello, horsey. How are you doing? Okay, and then those will go all kinds of places, you know. Most likely, once it's done, it'll just come up into the store. So, this is a little close. I should have pushed this out a little more. So then, that's all the smelting we need. I'll just cover this up. Like so. And that looks good. Now, if you give me some dirt, please, we will pop it on up like this. And now we're going to make our chimney stand out a bit more so it actually looks like a smokestack of some kind. We don't have any cobweb right now. We could also get rid of the wood beam across it, but I actually think I like that better. And that's supposed to come out like that. I think it looks pretty good. I'm not a big fan of how we raised this a bit though, so I might lower that. Whoops. But so far so good. Then we gotta give ourselves room to come in here. So let's go right here. Like so. That's already going out that way. So we will do, yeah, this and this and this. Then we'll take this one out again and we'll make it go out that way. So now I need to decide if this little part here, if we're gonna do it on the same, if we're gonna do it on this side as well. And I'm not sure if I want to be honest. I'm not sure if I want to. I watch a lot of like Minecraft YouTubers, and you know, I always like yell at them and like, please eat, you're gonna end up dying by accident because your food's so low. And I guess I was just that person doing that, huh? Okay, finish that one off real quick. And I guess technically, no, because that's right there. We should have brought that out one more, I think. Because we need to, yeah, let's bring it out one more. One more will do it. Do that. Do the exact same thing we did last time. So, little by little we shall make progress, like I said. This is a little different from when we were first, well, when I first built it in the in creative, just kind of trying to come up with some sort of concept. But I'm liking this one a lot better, and it's more simple. It gets the job done. That's my last axe, isn't it? Gets the job done, but also fits the theme. Let's make some sticks here since we do have iron. And let's make 2 axes. 2 axes of evil. Then we'll finish chopping this down. And running a little low on time, so I'm gonna finish this up and I will show you guys the finished project. Okay folks, so we've got her all finished, and I went with this roof. In creative I did like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 roofs. I just could not decide on what I like, and so we ended up going with this. I think it's simple and does the job, but you know, push that back, it gives it some depth. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and you know, if we need to change it, we need to change it. So I went with the double doors, and I'm really liking the fact that with the new textures you get trap doors, different types of trap doors depending on what doors you use. So I use this to kind of make it look like the doors are a little extended, a little taller than they actually are. We used the white glass, and obviously we'll put some stuff up here. I brought in this to kind of bring in the outside. We'll obviously, like, you know, put some paths in and whatnot. But this will probably be where all of our smelted stuff come up, and we'll stick a chest in there and maybe some tools and stuff. Since we have to have the cobble, I just brought it all the way through, you know, divided it with this beam, and then put in oak fences there to kind of give it a bit of support, or it looks like it has support, but then the cobble is still there, bringing in the oak and whatnot, so everything matches. We used these trapdoors as well to look like shutters on the building. I'm not sure how I feel about those touching, but if I move the windows, it'll look super weird. We did go ahead and put those buttons in. You might have seen that earlier. I'm not quite sure. Can't remember. This is about 30 minutes, 40 minutes later. Maybe a little longer than that. So in theory, what will happen is we will come here, throw whatever we need smelted into the quote-unquote fire, and then it'll come down here. Or not. Why isn't... What? What? Why isn't it going into the furnace? Okay. Well, if I move the hoppers, then we'd have to do this all over again. So, with that said, I used 100 billion hoppers to bring all of our iron over from the iron farm. And obviously that'll get fixed. That's just kind of a temporary solution as I learn a little bit more about how water elevators work and all that other stuff. Now I gotta figure out why this isn't going into the furnace. That's weird. I've never once had that happen before. Oh, it needs to be on top, doesn't it? It needs to be on top. So these need to go here. Yeah. Because fuel goes in the back. Okay, I remember now. I remember now. Well, I think that's it. You know, I had some ideas from when we were making the blacksmith and creative, but I think making it a little more simple with a decent amount of detail seems to be working for me. Like, I really like this. It could always be better, but I didn't. With the builds, I don't want them to look super complicated. You know, this is a simple time with simple buildings that got the job done, kept the rain off of them, kept things inside protected, so on and so forth. So nothing with the buildings, you know, we're too crazy or anything. So I'm trying to stick with that, but also giving them detail. I think the smooth stone in the back kind of looks really good, you know, making it look a bit different, giving it texture and whatnot. One of the things that I wanted to do was to go down here and put like fire down here, so it looks like the fireplace has smoke coming out of it, smoke particles. However, with all the wood and fire spread on, every time I tried in creative, no matter how I did it, in order for us to see the particles coming off the fire, there was a very, very, very high chance of everything catching on fire. And if we're constantly in this area, you know, doing our thing and whatnot, things are gonna catch on fire. So with that said, I'm gonna pop in here and check on the villagers. You know, let me know what you guys think about that. Obviously we'll put up some decorations, we'll, you know, do some pathways and whatnot. You know, we won't let it stay that ugly on the outside, but I want to get some more buildings up before we really start getting in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think we have doubled. Oops. I think we have doubled our number of villagers in here so far, and I am very happy with that. We had 5. It looks like we have 9 or 10, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's an ugly little thing, but it seems to be doing the job for now. I don't need a billion villagers out of it. I just need to get, you know, a decent amount of villagers out of it. I need, you know, a blacksmith over there, which we already had one. When we make a bookstore / library, we're gonna need a librarian, and we'll need a villager for each building, I think is the plan. So I think that's about it, guys. Again, let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know any outside decoration ideas you guys might have, and we'll start getting this village up. Are you dying? We'll start getting this village up little by little. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for the support on these videos lately. It's just been massive. It's mind-blowing. Like, you guys are really killing it with the likes, the comments, and the views, and I appreciate every little bit of it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.